what you saw today was reality. And it's a reality that we're just all too fucking familiar with here in Philadelphia. You know, I ain't in a good mood. I ain't gonna make wisecracks and side jokes and shit like that. The score says it all to itself, 53-20. 7 of those points came at garbage time when the first team offense was still kept in by the Eagles, thrown against a lot of bench guys. I didn't even see Clay Matthews in the game the entire fourth quarter. I don't even really want to break down the game. Props where props is due with the Packers. Nothing was fucking unworthy of praise in that game. From special teams scoring a touchdown, to the defense getting touchdowns, to the offense and Aaron Rodgers, I was in fucking awe. I was just in fucking awe. I might not like the Packers, I may not root for the Packers, but how can you not be in awe when you see a performance like that? How many fucking third downs did he convert? My God, he had a 3rd and 24 in the first quarter. Calm, cool, collected, strikes, just throwing strikes the whole game. 3rd down, 1st down. 3rd down, 1st down. Like I said, in fucking awe. All that props out of the way, it's time to be a fucking little pissy nitty here. You know, I bit a few people's heads off on Twitter because a lot of people are coming at me saying like, oh, what do you think about Arizona now? Do you think they're the real deal? Man, fuck your fucking team. I don't give a shit about anyone's fucking team other than mine right now. And if you're looking on the fucking scoreboard and you expect me to have an ounce of fucking praise or anything right now, like, oh, congratulations. The Arizona Cardinals won a regular season game. There, you happy? Like, people just fucking blowing up my Twitter over shit like that. Like, oh, you think they're the real deal now? Anyways, wasted enough of time on that team in this video. And the reason why I'm so passionate, why I get so angry over things like this, is because this is something that I've dedicated my entire life to. It's something that I've just followed. It's something that I've just got solace in, of entertainment and joy. And I come back to it every fucking year. And I get mud kicked in my face every fucking year. Every single year, it's either getting to the Super Bowl and losing, getting deep in the playoffs and losing, having a great team like I feel this team is now, but not being great against the better teams in the league. It's what we saw last year with this Eagles team. It's what we saw this year with this, what we're seeing this year with this Eagles team. Oh, we beat the Colts, though, in Week 2. In Week 2, where teams are still finding their way, and it took questionable play calling from the Colts sideline, and iffy penalties called by the refs. But anyways, fuck that shit. This team can't beat the good teams of the league. They can't do it. 53-20 speaks volumes. This was a game where you could at least lose and lose respectably, and no one would hold it against you. I wouldn't have held it against you. That's what I said. Even in my prediction video, I was like, you know what, just lose, but just remain competitive. Make a good game out of it. This wasn't a good game. This game was over 10 minutes into the fucking game. Had 2 field goals in the fucking game, aside from a garbage time touchdown. Excuse me, 2 garbage time touchdowns. And every now and then, when it's times like this, like I'll be listening to Philadelphia Sports Talk Radio or even just online, I'll get a message from some sympathetic like Redskins fan this year, or some sympathetic Giants fan this year, but look, your team's in a lot better shape than ours. You know, take solace in that. Oh, am I so sick and fucking tired of hearing that shit. This ain't about fucking pity or saying that, oh, at least your team is better than ours. You people that are the Dallas Cowboys fans, the Washington Redskins fans, the New York Giants fans, you have no fucking idea what it's like to be an Eagles fan. What it's like to never see your team reach the top. You guys have no fucking clue because you've seen your team reach the top multiple times. You have hope that your team can do it again. Eagles fans root for this fucking team hoping they can do it once. And we come back every fucking year. Here's some Dallas fan going, oh man, you guys don't know what suffering is, man. We had to suffer through so much shit and all the quarterback carousel in between Aikman to Romo. All those seasons where we're winning 7 or less games each year. We were fucking suffering. You had 5 fucking Super Bowls in the bag. Don't fucking tell me you know what suffering is. I invest that much time, passion, emotion in this fucking team just to get mud kicked in my eyes every single fucking year. Every single fucking year this team finds a way to fall just short or get my hopes up that much and have a game like this and just go, fucking, we're not the real deal. We ain't the real deal. How bad is it that you didn't look much better than the fucking Chicago Bears did against this team last week? That's right, the team that the nation was laughing at. What's that say about you when you didn't do much better? Oh, but it's okay. We'll play the Titans next week and we'll kick the fucking shit out of them. Who cares? Who cares what we do against these sub 500 teams? Who cares? They're gonna make the playoffs probably by default, but you know what? Oh, if they go on to Tennessee, to lose in Philadelphia against Tennessee, oh, then they don't deserve to make the playoffs, and I'll be the first to tell you that. But who cares? What does a 7-3 record mean when it's filled with all these sub 500 wins? Wins against these sub 500 teams. What does that fucking record mean? What does it mean when you had the same record last year? You had the same type of record last year where your losses came against good teams that were either 500 or above, and the teams you beat were the sub 500 crap teams of the league. Again, I said going into this Green Bay game, I was like, I could take a loss to Green Bay, but you better beat Seattle. But man, what's to make me think that they're going to stand a chance against a team like Seattle? What's to make me think they're going to stand a chance against the fucking Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day? Oh my God, that ain't a sub 500 team. We're fucked. That defense looks so fucking awful today. Tony Romo's a good quarterback. He's going to pick this team apart just like Aaron Rodgers did. And let's keep it the fuck real here, Philadelphia. Good quarterbacks carve this team apart. But you know what? They would have won. The Packers would have won today even if Aaron Rodgers wasn't playing well. Aaron Rodgers got out a fever of 102 and a broken leg, and they still would have won the game. Just from the defensive performance alone from Green Bay. Every year, I come back. I mean, I ask myself, I'm like, why? Why am I putting myself through this? Why do I take it so seriously? Why do I get so overly passionate about something that never gives me a good payoff in the end? Never has my whole life. A fucking masochist, I guess it is. But I'll be damned if I'm not going to keep it real and tell you what I really fucking feel. That was a fucking pathetic loss. Pathetic isn't even the words. 53-20 on a game where you could have staked your claim. You could have got people to take you seriously. And instead, you were the game of the week that ended up being the joke of the week. I'm sorry, America, that you had to watch my team lay down and fucking die while the Green Bay Packers just steamrolled them. And to all you Eagles fans that came at me, and also that I've heard on the radio and all that shit, saying like, oh, who have the Green Bay Packers beat this year? They had such a soft schedule. Who have the Eagles beat this year? Huh? Because there's another team they haven't beaten. It's the Green Bay Packers. I picked the Green Bay Packers to win the Super Bowl in my preseason video for a reason, because that team's the real deal, and Aaron Rodgers is a fucking champion. What you saw on the field is what a champion fucking does. They get a primetime game against a quote-unquote primetime opponent. I don't know how many fucking quotation marks I can put around that. And he blew the fucking doors off them. Anyways, props to Green Bay. I wish I could say there was a single part of your game that looked weak today, but there wasn't. That average O-line that I heard about and that I saw play this year looked well above average against this defensive rush from the Eagles today. Nothing to give me hope. I mean, even if the Eagles do go on to beat the shit out of the fucking Titans, where does that leave you? Leaves you with the same hollowed out record with losses against the quote unquote good teams. Not the quote unquote, the good teams of the league. I mean, here's hoping that you face the NFC South. You can get the wild card and face the NFC South winner. Other than that, who are the Eagles going to beat in the playoffs? Arizona right now, they're chugging along. They're unfazed by losing their quarterback. Detroit makes the playoffs. Detroit will fucking kill the Eagles. I don't care if they have trouble scoring. They'll find a way to score on this Eagles defense. Anyway, again, sorry, because I blew up on some people on Twitter because I was just fucking pissed off. And people are just coming at me talking about their fucking team's game. I wasn't even looking at fucking scores. That's how fucking furious I was with this Eagles game today. Anyway. Jeez. Long fucking week. To have to play the Titans, and boy, it's gonna be sail the ship out to sea and sink it if they lose to the fucking Titans. But man, they're gonna be coming for fucking blood. They better be coming for fucking blood after a loss like this. Anyway, go Eagles. Take care.